Okay guys, we are back here, Frankly Frank, and today we're here on the farm, by the way, the girlfriend's farm or the family's farm, and it's nice here. There's a little highway here in front of us, some bikes zooming by. So anyway, we're going to talk about the boxing. We'll watch the fight today, Manny Paquiao and Horn from Australia. Now, I watched the fight, and let me take a little walk here through the trees. I watched that fight live, live a few hours ago, and yeah, you know, the Filipinos are all very surprised that Pacquiao lost. Not only the Filipinos, everybody else. Now, Filipino guys, Filipino people. Let me turn this around. Let me turn this around. Oh yeah, shit. I want to tell you something. Shit, let me keep this on. I walk here among the trees and shit. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? I don't know. It's a pen. Anyway, let me tell you something. Okay, do you remember Mayweather and Paquiao? Pacman? That was last year, right? And I watched that fight. Fuck's sakes, you know, if I've ever seen a shitty fight in my life, or a shitty boxer, was this Mayweather dude, right? I mean, Pacquiao was all over him. But you know what was sad today? Today, Pacquiao was trying to be the same like a Mayweather. He was trying to do a Mayweather on Horn. He was just fucking standing around, like hanging on the ropes, let this fucking Horn dude pound him, wrestle him, bump into him, elbow him, do everything except maybe bite him or grab him by the balls. And Paquiao was very passive, you know, he just let the other guy dictate and run the fight. So that was his first big mistake. He was trying to do a Mayweather. Maybe he was thinking, well, Mayweather did it to me, so I'm going to do it to Horn. I'm just going to stand around, lean on the ropes, pretend to be fighting, just like Mayweather. Mayweather was not even fucking fighting. I don't remember him throwing even one or two hard shots at Pacquiao, but he won the fight, right? So Pacquiao was like, hey, let me try that trick. You know, I do fuck all. I just stand around, and then, hey, presto, I'm going to win. But now, what is the problem? Problem was that Mayweather was at home in the USA, you know, and all the Filipinos were, and everybody in the world actually was thinking, well, Pacman won that fight, right? But being home in the US, you're never going to win and against an American. If Pacman is fighting in the US against a Mexican, against fucking Colombian or anybody else, he's going to win. But if he fights an American in the US with American judges, sorry. And then this is what happened in Australia. For God's sakes, Filipinos, what? I don't understand this. What's going on with the management of Pacquiao? Are they fucking insane? Are they just really dumb people or what? Each and every time I've seen Pacquiao fight now, it's overseas. It's in America, now it's in Australia. What do you expect? The Australians are famous. I mean, it's a criminal society. It started off as a big fucking prison where all the rejects from Europe, from England, was sent there. It started off at its root. It's a criminal society. It's still a criminal society. Like my one friend, he's a pilot. He told me last time I went to Australia, the customs asked me, sorry sir, before you can enter Australia, we have to ask you, do you have a criminal record? And my friend answered them apparently, why? Do I still need one to enter Australia? So that gives you the first indication. You know, Pacquiao just let himself really open, because going to Australia to defend his title, he's trying to fucking pull a Mayweather, but he's not in Philippines. If he was in the Philippines, he could just stand around, right, and with his hands in his pockets. And that fucking goon and buffoon, this Horn dude, I mean, he looked like he was lost. Maybe it looked like he was going to the pub for a few beers, and on the way to the pub or the bar, he accidentally stumbled into the ring. That's what I'm not going to say that right away, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say right away I'll step into the ring and give Horn the beating of his life. But you know, if he walks up to me here right now, here in the, here in the fields, I'm I'm gonna give him a fucking good beating, I think. So I mean, he had very little skills. He was just young. He had a little bit of stamina. He was much taller, he seemed to be much heavier. He was hanging on Pacquiao, wearing him down, wrestling with him, and Pacquiao was very passive. Even in the 9th round, when he had that Horn dude was out on his feet. Usually Pacquiao would finish those guys off. Remember a couple of years ago, Pacquiao would come in, rat-tat-tat-tat, machine gun, bop, 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 bop. That guy would have been down. But you could see Pacquiao was fucking... First, Horn looked like he was out on his feet. Then by the end of round 9, it looked like Pacquiao was out on his feet as well. He was not fit. And then round 10, the next round now, you would think, okay, Pacquiao had him on the ropes. He was almost out. Now Pacquiao will finish him off. No, this fucking dude came back. And Pacquiao, in the end of the fight, man, Pacquiao was not prepared, number one. Well prepared. Number two, they were fighting the wrong fight. Wrong tactics. I'm beginning to have my doubts about Pacquiao, his training, his tactics. Did they really make an analysis of this fucking Horn dude? Did they understand him? Did they look at... You could see when Pacquiao was throwing his punches, he kept on hitting him on the shoulders a lot, and he couldn't find his range. It was like when he was practicing, did he practice against tall guys like that so that he could get the range? He didn't look to me like he had the fucking range. So I think his preparation was not good enough for Pacquiao, really. And he looked surprised, you know. I mean, the guy was just bully. The guy was bullying him, fucking totally bullying him. And Pacquiao was like, oh, the guy's bullying me. Where's the ref? But this is boxing, dude. It's not it's not a kindergarten sport. You gotta be able to take care of yourself, man. So there were many things that went wrong. I mean, first of all, Pacquiao, fight in the fucking Philippines, dude. This is fucking basic. If you fight these dudes, if you go to the US, you go to Australia, these two countries are notorious. They see the Filipinos as the little brown bro, the little brown brother in Asia, you know. You are just here to fucking obey. You look at what happened before Duterte was even president. The ambassadors of America and the ambassadors of Australia was, hey shit, look at those sheep going by there. Oh, goats, sorry, not sheep, goats. Yeah, we are here on the farm, we're just hanging out. So, yeah, before the election, you know, the ambassadors were fucking all over Duterte. Duterte, you fucking listen to us. They thought he was like the previous government, you know, you have to kneel down and give us a fucking blowjob, you know, whenever we order you. And Duterte told them, fuck off. So immediately they fucking hated him. So when Pacquiao shows up in Australia, they were like, yeah, we're gonna fucking get you, little brown bro. You're not gonna leave with your fucking title from these shores. So Filipinos, wake the fuck up. You love the US, but they don't love you. You love Australia, but they don't fucking love you. So wake up. Have your fights here in the Philippines with 3 Filipino judges. Put 1 Australian, 2 Filipinos, 1 Australian, and I'm telling you, Pacquiao will never lose. I guarantee you, 100%. I can guarantee you, you follow the Frank. I'm here offering my services as trainer, manager, promoter to Mr. Pacquiao right now, and you will never ever lose a fight again. You will fight until you're fucking 50 years old, Manny. And I'm here in Mindanao, by the way. Look. I'm in fucking Mindanao, dude. I'm up the road from where you are, okay? A couple of hours away in Surigao del Sur. Get on your fucking helicopter and fly over here. I will fucking show you the way to win. You will never ever lose a fight. You will fight till you're 50. You'll retire unbeaten from now till you're 50 years old. I promise you, okay? So wake up, man. Wake the fuck up. And Filipinos, wake the hell up. And that, come on, guys. Okay, this was a disgrace. That guy should have been fucking beaten to a pulp in the first or second round, man. Okay, anyway, mabuhay, yeah, and so we are all here for Duterte, Pacquiao, and we're all here for the Philippines. All power, okay, Pinoy power. We're out of here, okay. Cheers. Let me show you the farm again before we go. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm off. Cheers. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Let me find the fucking knob.